I'm not here.
He's disappeared.
I think that's a skill
I'm not
issue on
finding
your
him.
end.
Yeah, it is a skill issue. Sorry, I will bring up the co-host in a bit. Uh, where is he? Where is he? Don't go. I'm just gonna add another browser link.
And imagine being this unprofessional. SMH.
It's called it's called being a professional streamer.
Dude, you have so much pawn like Jiroshi.
Yeah, well, it runs in the future family. Where the Oogie? Sorry, guys, I'm being a little dumb. A little. You'll get to Jong, but we're gonna talk about other things like freaking unicorns. Yeah, like you work for a man. You're no longer my Yoshi. The
You
CEO.
breathe air from a man, you're no longer Noshi.
You you mean I'm a father? No, no.
Ain't no way!
Ain't no way. I bet you kissed your father on the cheek one time, you whore. Something like that. I'm a strictly naughty unicorn. As you could read in the top, my username, it says gotcha koi. I'm a getchy koi, so it doesn't matter. They can talk to males, that's fine. But I'm not watching the male streams, is all I'm saying.
Male voice instant turn off. Like remove do not recommend me this video.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's it. And plus, I'll tell you right away. Remember my rule two of being a VTuber. Males ruin everything. It's true. Males ruin everything in VTubing. They can't do anything right. Especially me. Did you see my screen mess up earlier?
Yeah.
Chat. Chat, I'm talking to you. You're watching a male VTuber. That's disgusting. Oh wait, you're watching a boy VTuber. He's a boy. Gross.
Look at that rigging. SMH. Couldn't even pay for it.
Yeah, he got a free model. Actually, I should get a model. I will still be a Tommy Nito will always be sugar coated. Yeah, I just think it's the energy I give off. You know, like I call cute all the time, so we might as well keep the cute energy, keep going. I'm not a big burly man.
Are you a cute boy, do cute things guy kind of guy or no?
Yeah, of course, man.
You know what that means.
No, no, I know. No, totally. Yeah, I know. Fujoshis, please don't leave the stream.
You see, he only collabs with other males.
Boys, you mean? But are we going to talk about the major one that they've been whining about?
Oh yeah, Shiori. Man,
They're still on that.
they're still on it.
It was like a Monster Hunter collab. I actually like viewed it for 2 seconds.
Yeah, and the thing is, you literally have them so broken that you literally have other people within Advent like showing support of like more collabs, like with other males. It's like you guys, you guys really are that obsessed with Hanchan. Anyways, you're so obsessed with actually like females and like cute girl do cute things only. Like man,
Well, yeah, like I said, it's fine. Males ruin everything. I already know this. Myself.
yeah, drop the info.
I'm going
You're
on this. Yeah, is
yeah,
it
you're south.
east?
Take it.
Sorry, I'll pretend like I was a
Yeah,
viewer and now.
yeah. North is right in front of you. You can see it based off the character. So yeah.
Man, sometimes I get confused, chat. It's okay. But don't, do you know who also was confused? Those unicorns. But then again, she did say she wouldn't do it.
Uh,
She did say that.
drop the 7.
That's a seven, yeah. Bro, are you piloting me? You should be talking about the topic.
Bro. How can I?
I mean,
Why don't
this
I
is a
pilot you
distraction.
on top of doing this? Have you thought
This
about
is a
that?
distraction. This is a distraction because people hate Jong. Jong is like a debuff on my streak.
Man, SMA.
Well, let's have to move to see. Look, that's what I was waiting for.
No, no yeah. Anyways, going from there, I'm assuming that you seen what happened with like Shiori actually blocking people and others. Like, you do
Yeah.
know that she said this frame one, and you want to like plead ignorance? Pa-
Watch this. Watch this. Go right
Pawn,
back.
pawn.
Yeah. Watch this. I'm gonna do it.
Oh!
I told you. Rich girl. Oh, I'm such an anime protagonist. I'm so stupid. But anyways, yeah, go on. The blocking, I know that much because. Oh, did you see that guy that was like, I, I'm no longer
Nine,
supporting.
nine pin,
Oh yeah, nine next. Wait, nine next.
nine
What's
pin,
this? Oh,
bro.
read, read items. That's hard. But yeah, go. Like I said, go on. You're getting too distracted by the. This is too
Well,
distracting.
that's because they're playing like trash.
What do you mean? Did you see that anime protagonist move I just pulled off like 2 seconds ago?
Either way,
Oh, yeah,
going from there, you had like she already talked about the fact that, oh yeah, I'm gonna do like mail collabs in the future. Please respect my collab choices, and yet like people are like, I'm just gonna pretend I ignore that, and now like, what, she did this? Like, she just told us what ahead of time. Like,
I can't believe
br-
you betrayed us like this. The heck? A holy lesson.
oh my god, it's like
What?
people are really really dumb, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she didn't do it for like 2 years, and some of them could be like, people who just popped in.
But still, it's like
And
you literally have
it's
it as a parameter that of like, this is what my general stream content will be in the future, even though it's not happening now. And it took over a year for me to have like general base to then like, make this change. But yet, like, what did you expect?
I think it's even worse how they reacted because what happened was they essentially encouraged them to be like, "Oh yeah, you should just totally do check log this. That'd be funny."
Uh,
I don't know what he's waiting on, but I'll end
no,
this off.
because again, six is dangerous.
Oh, we fruit it anyways. The six is off. It's the only thing that remained my hand. Well, I could have drew into it, just like an enemy protagonist. Anyways, oh my gosh. Now nothing's safe. Do I just flip it? Wait, possibly. Huh?
Yeah, just cut. And it's just really weird.
I
It's
did
like-
it again. I just
Don't.
do it again. This is how we win with the Tanya. We take the Richis.
But
Sorry, I keep interrupting. Jong's too distracting. Jong is the perfect game.
yeah, because like again, like we're both somewhat good at Chong.
Yeah. I told that Jong could.
Uh, anyways, you understand? Why don't you just do toy toy with his hand? Anyways,
I could. Or, yeah.
it's just it's like these tourists, you know.
These tourists don't do their reps. I always hate when people don't do their reps. I'm just like, why are you bringing that up? You don't do your reps. You answered the question like 5 times. It just keeps happening. It's just a forever cycle of people who don't do their reps.
Tourists come in, they ruin the place. It's like,
I'm about to defend the unicorn. I'm defending unicorns for a second.
what do you mean you're gonna defend the unicorns?
Oh yeah, there's actually nothing to defend there. Like the general outrage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you could have just silently bowed at, right? If it
Yep.
really bothered you that much, you could have silently bowed at. And now you like, even if those unicorns do stick around, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have to deal with the fact that, oh, now they're encouraging the girls
Yeah, it's like,
Do you know what?
go ahead.
Oh, okay. I will defend the unicorns. I know exactly what topic to defend them about. They're kind of okay as secondary as they are, right? They have they're a little better on the idol culture aspect than the opposition
Yeah, I will agree with you on that specific point.
because there's two worse groups. There's
Uh,
the NTR people
uh,
who are way worse,
yeah.
and there are the homo beggars.
Oh,
They are absolutely worse. I don't even think they watch any of these YouTubers. They are like tourists. They just wanna. We gotta own the. I think we already talked about this, but we gotta own the incels, right? Type
yep.
people. I think they're the absolute worst. They're not actual fans or anything. This is like the only safe play I have. Oh, I could discard the six actually. They can't call that. But it's still what I'm gonna say. I stick by that. You up pass. I'm gonna play it safe this time.
Pawn? What? Oh, come on.
Nah, I'm gonna play it safe. We could bow out on this. I don't feel it. It's not in the cards piles. Oh, disgusting. They're both disgusting. Anyways, yeah, that's my point. Where I was defending unicorns is that they're closer to the culture than the opposition. But we get you boys are the best.
The thing is, I do understand that for a lot of this, like I would agree that I would rather have unicorns than normies.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess we pause this because we're going to get rid of everything else. We do progress this hand. It's already at the end, pretty much done for.
Yep. But what do you think about the all like RTX thing that Kiara started trend on?
Oh, wait, the RRTX?
Yeah, the like
Not
he, like you have like a game where you could just model like your character and it would just be like generally a what's it? Like like shape of your face and stuff. Yeah, Kira start that. And then everyone else is also starting this trend. Where it's like
that's pretty.
where it's like what they say of like it is safe face reveal. But it's not.
It's not. What's the not part?
Well that's what happened with like April Fools on certain
April
like
Fools, you
yeah
revealed
it
your face.
yeah, it happened with like a certain thing that happened on April Fools on a certain like web like weaving forum.
Ah, I can't believe they got triggered. Also, I threw away my 13 orphans. It's over.
You're never getting 13 orphans. Wait, that's hand.
Yeah, well, of course I'm not getting 13 orphans. Unicorns been doing too much. It's alright.
The thing is, unicorns like at least they know what they want, and if you appeal to them, you need to understand that that's exactly what you should be doing. You know, because
Yeah,
it would like
but
defend you through thick and thin.
rule two, but it's something that you should definitely you know, stick with from the start and be like, yeah, I'm never gonna street with males. They're gross. Moids are gross and icky. Only feminines. But
But
sorry, we're very pro women here, so they're actually just females or women. Women.
again, it's like
Pun intended.
again like I like so one thing that I will appreciate like those unicorns will actually just stick by you through like a lot of your yabs.
Yeah, you know what's also funny?
What?
They provide great content on
Yes,
their own.
very much so.
Yeah, like I was reading that guy who was like, yeah, I'm dropping Shiori, I'm unsubbing, I'm doing all that, and they got a lot of engagement. And to be fair, a lot of the people who were going up against him, I was like, these people are also not that good. I mean, if the guy doesn't enjoy it,
Why'd you not drop the 6 pin? That's more unsafe than the 8 pin. 8 men.
well, do you want? I'm gonna drop it right now. Unsafe for the beginning of the game. It's the It's all
Anyways,
about numbers. Oh, well, I can drop this. Somebody has it.
you just
Yeah,
dropped the N.
whoa. Homie's always dropping. I love that one post today was Hamza was dropping that. So mean. I'm getting bullied, chat. Chat, they're bullying me. I'm a say so. I'm a say so mascot.
Are you say so because you say so?
Yeah. Isn't that all that matters? When have I ever, like, for the Fujoshis out there, Fujoshis are comfortable around me because I never screwed with them. Never mind.
What do you mean?
I'm like, I never screwed with women, and then I'm like, oh wait, I did. It's
Yeah.
clover.
Yeah. The like the actual videos where you had like a woman avatar on the left and you call her mom, you know?
Well, not just her. I actually did do a collab with like, was it Grimy, Twitchy? No, the other thing was TL, so that doesn't matter. And the other thing after that, well, before that was TL, so that didn't matter. Hmm. I got the timeline correct. What? I have like all. I remember every time I'm streaming, I remember streaming like, oh yeah, I said that was another dumb thing I did. I said I had like, was it 1 year of streaming when I streamed like 3 years ago,
Mm.
and then co-streamed with other different streamer who didn't talk or anything.
Are you gonna drop the East or the Han?
What dropped the
Or, like Haku? Yeah, Haku.
yeah. There's no point. The East might hold on. The East is burning red. Yeah, nope. I'm okay with this guy winning. Was that dropped last? Yeah, it was. Okay, we're good. So, Jong's just so. This is bad. I'll never play Jong on the podcast again. Play something too autistic for this man.
Dude, it's legitimately scratches the itch, you know? It's legitimately stimming for us.
Yeah, but I can still talk while I'm doing this. I have to after all. It's a streamer habit.
Yep. Xiao Hongshu!
I drew that. Hello, Captain Awakening. I'm calling you out specifically. You're my little pumpkin.
But it just I do appreciate the fact that you do have the cute girls do cute things and cute boys do cute things. You know, they fulfill a niche within the VTuber audience that people actually crave, where they can just express their individuality, but yet
Yeah.
a lot of people just like shit on them, and it's like,
Well, it's those people who like that kind of thing in anime as well. It kind of rubs off on it. So it's a very good model to go with, if I have to say so. Like for dropping these. But yeah, read guys, no. It's okay, man. I streamed with Star, and he had a very funny name on the server of his stream. I think he said it on the stream. Very funny. But what else? Are we just going to discuss unicorns in general the whole time?
a bit, and then we can transition to a different topic. You know,
Yeah. So, would you ever unicorn? Are you a purely spiral man? You're like, I'm saving for the VTuber that's the purest, most special in the world.
well, I am doing that for like my members, not like my membership and all that stuff. But you know,
My first membership has to be special.
yes, same with my first super.
I will never unicorn it. Says it's okay. What I do instead, I got you. This guy keeps winning, bro. What happened? He stole my. Oh no, my microphone thing popped up. What the heck? Bimon? Oh, this person's stimming. Or did I? Okay, we're still in the game though. It's still in the game.
Dude, you're still second though.
Yeah. What is that though? Second place is a pile of secrets and stuff.
Just drop the like
I was about to go on a tangent because
drop the
I thought
drop the
about
nine
the
pin.
castle.
Just drop the nine pin. No,
I thought of there's no nine pin.
sorry, not nine bamboo.
Nine Sal.
Yeah. And then you have the seven pin.
So another thing, I was going to go on a tangent about. Did you see the DMC stuff?
Which DMC stuff? Oh yeah, the Double Cry anime. Yeah, I didn't watch that.
I didn't watch it, but I saw some clips and the Green Day invasion of hell. That's so funny. I'm like, why did they make it so cool? They made it so awesome.
Just drop the
Yeah,
one sal,
so
and
they
then
made.
you can just do the chain from
No,
there.
I need the Dura, bro. I need the shiny tile.
No, don't. You don't need the shiny tile.
The shiny tile. You don't understand.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
Double weight off of the shiny tile. Watch.
You don't need it.
You'll see this. But yeah, with the DMC thing where it's like R80ism type stuff. Drop the chicken and broccoli. Never! Hold on to the chicken and broccoli.
Your Oshi would say drop the shiny.
What if she holds on to dragons the whole time? Like, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere with that. But yeah, I can't believe this became a Jong stream. Or this, but yeah. So I of course go unicorn, you know, because I'm over here like, what do you call it? Oh wow, that'd actually be pretty cool.
You could have pawned that engine. Oh my god. Oh,
Alright, we'll do 7 couples and then we'll pawn everything. Trust, this is a plan.
you already had a six like laid down. You can't. It's so over. It's so over.
Well, yeah, it's over because that guy just won a big hand.
Man.
So, don't worry, only one of them had to be a couple. It was going to be 7 pairs. Trust. Lucy, Luke knows what I'm talking about. You never seen 7 pairs? Oh wow, this is a perfect 13 orphans hand.
It is a good 13 orphan hand.
Perfect for 13 orphans. We're still doing it. We can do this. This is a 13 orphans. And then I'd say something like, this is actually just we might have to pivot. No, we're pretty good. Pretty solid. You can always pivot, actually.
Yep.
If we cower out, we can pivot. But, I think we can pull off 13 offenses in this game easy. GG easy. Both of those are kind of privileged.
Yep.
But yeah, what else? Yeah, so I'm just a gotchi, and gotchis are, they don't care as long as there's no, like, boyfriend of this. And even then, if you're a really strong gotchi, you'll know that you can always NTR the boyfriend.
So true. So real.
It's sorry. That's the plan.
That's the plan. The biggest plan of all time.
That was not my impression. You guys are okay. Thank you.
You're pivoting? Okay. Cringe.
I'm not gonna draw it. It's not gonna happen. He's feeding off negativity. But it's like I'm so out of topic today because I was talking about DMC for 2 seconds, and then I switched off. It's funny. But yeah, I didn't watch most of it, but what I've seen from it, it looks pretty cool. They made the military look really cool. They made the demons look really cringe. When you need these cheap hands.
They're doing the Tommy Ito special.
No, that was wrong. Or blooming flower. Just like my channel is a blooming flower. I'm a lady reader.
Why try to get more friendship with the male? Are you trying to date a male? Are you trying to do cute things?
He's literally me. You don't understand. I'm dating myself. This is just masturbation.
So self-cessed?
Yeah, this is self-cessed. What? I'm literally a Kagi in real life, guys. This hands grab. Oh, no. You see, my viewers know I'm literally a Kagi. They know. My camera has been awful. Like, scrape it a little. But yeah. Any other VTuber topics you want to talk about?
Oh, were you there on April 1st on the Mongolian board?
No, I was too busy dying at work.
Oh, oh.
Literally, like I work
Oh no,
all
this is a
day.
really good hand for wins.
Yeah, actually, you're right. You dropped your mic. Be careful, mic.
Yeah, drop your pins and just like go for all wins. Like
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm committing in a bit, and we're gonna like
pawn.
make it like completely obvious that we're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
We're making it obvious. Because I will draw the east. Watch this. It will happen. If not, we could do like a half. We could do a half.
Yep.
No, I know what that term is. You're a kaiju arc. No, it's a Kagi arc. He's bringing my PL. Mods ban him. Mods ban him.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, like keep all like so, and get like pawn on the wind.
Yeah, this guy's bringing my PL. But then again, I did switch to a Kagi in that PL anyways.
Hmm.
I need it.
Pass.
But look at this! Oh my gosh. We just need to draw the east, which will never happen.
Or pawn the west. You know.
Does that even help me? We have no Yaku. Oh, but I could, we'll discard it. I'm committed to the bit. It's going to be a half one.
Told you.
But another thing is, chat.
Drop the 5 mon.
It's like,
Drop the 5 mon. But
yeah. Oh,
but
no,
yours.
no, I got to do my PL. But,
Yep. You really were specifically going back to DMC like Devil May Cry anime and all that stuff.
yeah, well, no, you were talking about like, were you there for the April Fool's stuff?
Oh yeah, it was really bad. Like let me just DM you what happened. So
Pretty,
on the on like on that thing, you had it so that almost everything like was like getting slowly shut down for department efficiency, and then it then congealed to where like the only remaining ones was and like
drop this 5 actually.
and so a lot of people's PL were just massively nuked.
That I'm actually wrong on. Unless this guy's cheat calling, but this guy's cheat calling. We win. We got this. I'm dropping this. It's risky, but I don't care. I don't believe in this guy's reaching. It doesn't even my head. Yeah. Oh my god. So they dropped everything. All the
Yeah,
April.
yeah, and like actual like video footage, other like stuff and everything. It's real bad.
Yeah, just don't. Okay, well, I'm wrong. Got the half flush.
Told you.
Are you a whale and a unicorn? No, I'm a whale and a gotchi, not a unicorn. Thank you. You're slandering me. You're slandering me in chat. Anyways, that's really dumb though.
Yeah,
But you know, April Fools. There's a
yeah.
whole AI that doesn't exist.
You mean it's all artificial Indians?
Yeah. Bro, come on. I'm sis.
Are you say so because you say so?
Yeah, exactly.
Drop the 9 mon.
Ooh,
Drop the 9 mon. You have 5, 6, 7.
okay. this is why you gotta ban all backseaters in chat and on your stream.
Man.
Sorry, I muted the call.
Okay, then I guess I'm gonna leave the call then.
No, no, no. I'm only teasing, but they do get they do get uppity about backseaters too. That's like a VTuber thing. I don't know why. Like, it's okay. I don't mind backseaters. Just play better. But it's VTubers, so they're um they're femoids, and they want to play games with it. Well, or that, or you have it's really just a streamer debuff. That's actually the real reason. I was only teasing with the other one.
Well, that's because like they're not actually currently focusing on the game and the chat at the same exact time.
Yeah, exactly. I've had that like a lot of situations where I did something dumb just because I'm focusing on chat and all that. Let's
Just
get
drop the seven mon.
No, I dropped the five because
I
the
can't
five.
see the tile that you draw like from the actual deck because your head's in the way.
Oh, I have a big head. Also a VTuber problem. They have a lot of big heads and
Pawn.
I can't see
You did what the fuck?
because then I'd have to discard.
Yeah, discard the seven mon because like you're one away from like.
Okay, watch this. Watch this. I'm going to discard the seven mon and then we're going to lose. Alright, I'm going to do it.
And you need to cheat that tile.
We're fine.
You need to cheat that tile. That was your like.
You know that there's a delay on the stream, right?
I know.
There's like a major delay.
No, you don't need a seven.
I don't need anything.
No, what the? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're gonna give me a heart attack.
This guy, you're actually making me play worse just by doing this.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to actually focus on the stream. You know the topics, Mister.
Then play better so I can actually like talk about the topics.
Okay, am I the one not tangenting this time? Oh my gosh.
You're the one that's playing horribly for me to not tangent properly.
Well, you're not tangenting. You're just talking. Well, yeah, you're tangent. You're talking about Jong. And
That's-
you're backseating. Ban this man. If I see him in chat, he's banned.
You know that I don't really chat at all, so you can't ban me.
You will give me your first match. And then I will be like, I took his first. Slurp, slurp, slurp. So gross. I can't.
Literally, cute boys do cute things.
People like say cute things like hugging and kissing. Gosh. Nah. The women, the Fujoshis are a lot more degen than that. They're not just about the hugging and kissing.
Dude, you know I'm gonna tuck you in it off, Kai.
Oh, you buy off collab. You already did something like this just to tell you, chat.
Multiple times.
It's over. If you unicorn me, you have to leave me like now. Like, no, it's fine. It's gotten guys, so it's all good. If there's a woman talking to me, and it'd be over.
So true. So
you guys,
real.
You guys can drop me next off, guys. Anyways. No, jokes aside, I think I already ruined that whole bit by just saying, oh my gosh, I risked my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh, come on, Lude. Come on, Lude.
No, it's so over. It's over for me, bro.
You're legitimately gonna be the head of cute boys do cute things.
See, this is why you should debut as look, easy sumo. Anyways, this is why you should debut as my gen mate, second gen milkshake, fake corpo win. And then we could do off collabs and then Fujoshis can like gush about it.
Bro, I'm sorry. The thing is, I'm gonna have to disappoint the Fujoshis because I want to collab with some of the like indie women.
Who wants to collab?
Drop the mons.
Don't,
Like,
don't you know that women
So true. So real.
Exactly. It's the opposite of that other advice I give. They're both kind of garbage.
Yeah, drop the west and south.
Oh my gosh. Yes, mom. See, I don't have to bring up mom on stream. He's right there.
Well, I don't want you to play this game wrong.
Mom, I'm dropping the tile, mom.
Why don't you drop the tile faster? Don't you want to be Asian? Don't you want to marry Irie?
Mom, please. I, mom, I won't break. My branch won't be broken, mom. Don't worry. Do you want thinking? Oh, it's
Drop the east, try to get a 7, and then just like pawn either 2 or 4 pin. Or do you want to do a half flush? It's up to you.
yeah. I'm doing the half flush. It's gonna happen.
Ooh, yeah. I now see what you drew in your hand. Yeah, do the half flush. Drop the 5 first. 5 so first.
That's why. That's why. Close call. Free draw. And I hit my own pile. See? You just gotta have the Tommy Ito luck. It just happens.
Oh, look at your hand. So many shiny.
Yeah. There we go. Now we just need to cheese something. That 7. We need the 7 of all things. Disgusting! Fucking green dragons. Almost got bad. I was getting a little heated on the stream, sorry. Oh man. We're so off topic. No, this is the worst. Usually you keep me on topic. You're supposed to be there, mom.
Well, that's because you're trying to distract me with how bad you are at mahjong.
Get too hot. It's not me though. It ain't me, bros.
Drop the just drop the one so. One so.
West has no possibility.
One so was easier for
West has no possibility.
one so.
South also has no possibility.
One so. Oh my goodness, you're gonna. I
Watch this. Mom's gonna be so proud of me. She's gonna be like, you're actually, we're not dropping you at the orphanage. And I'm like, yes, not this time.
I'm really tempted to drop you off at the off-guy orphanage.
Why is there an off-guy orphanage? The off-guy orphanage for failed VTubers. That's me. All B bros. The off-guy orphanage. Oh, I was about to bring up something, an event thing. By the way, I know it's a double single weight, but we will pull it off. Trust.
Trust?
It wasn't an Ipatsu. It wasn't an Ipatsu. It's over. If it's not Ipatsu, I don't even know.
Oh my god, so true, so real, Lude.
While the game's auto playing right now and everybody's at reach speed, we're gonna lose on this discard. Oh, we didn't lose on this discard. Based. Based and true. What's everybody waiting for? Are we waiting for the same tiles? I think we are. Everybody's waiting at the same time. Everybody's working for the weekend. It's all the same thing. When is somebody gonna sumo? When are we gonna win? Watch this sumo. Off-High Orphanage is the Nietzsche food.
You finally realized what was said?
You ready to become a Nietzsche male?
Are you?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I got the Fujoshis ready.
Are ready to be in a literous dungeon?
What? I don't want to be in no dungeon. But how will I get the Fujoshis if I'm in a woman's
Eight
dungeon,
mon.
bro?
Drop 8-1. Pawn. Drop 8-1.
What
Why are you not dropping 8-1?
Calm down, bro. Eight mom. The eight mom's right here.
No, that's the east.
Bro, you're way behind.
Yeah, that's because your stream is behind.
It's delay. It's literally delay, bros. You're complaining about delay.
Yeah, I'm complaining about delay. Because you know you can just screen share with me. So you can actually see in real time.
You don't know, but then you baby me twice as hard, and I don't want that. You see, I don't want that, actually. I thought about it.
A VTuber actually thinking?
No,
Masaka.
impossible. Um, yeah, actually, easy.
You could chi drop.
One.
Yeah,
Don't
there we go.
start me. We're on the next move. I'm the calming of this game. We all know this.
Ah.
Yeah, did you ever know that was the calming of this game?
Didn't you? Don't you always like trash talk Kang Ming?
Yeah, I do. What? He's overrated, okay? He's overrated.
Drop east.
Dropping that nine. That nine's.
What the? You had it seven, man.
Why would you drop Eastwind? Yeah,
Because we're in south.
I don't like
You're west.
Eastwinds.
Like it's south game, and you are in the south seat,
Yeah, but it's. Oh, yeah, it's south. Whoops. What am I
bro.
gonna do? Oh, wait, I already screwed it up. I could have dropped
Yeah,
Engine Orphans.
yeah. Oh my
No, actually, that was totally like going to be a thing.
Oh my,
Not going to be
Tommy,
a thing.
Tommy. Ugh.
Drop these. Actually, it's not. I should have kept everything. I should have listened. I should have been like, I'm gonna
I
drop
told you to drop seven, and you're like, no, drop nine. Actually, I can drop seven. I can drop like Haku. This is all you.
Yeah, but guess what? Guess what? That seven wasn't going to be in. It wasn't going to be in my four, five, six weight. You'll see.
I bet you're gonna drop N next.
I did.
Aww. He's dropping N's all over the chat.
How did he know? Bros, he can't read my mind like this. How can I be the calming of this game if he can read my mind? You know? Mods? Oh, mods. You can't read my mind. It's over. I'm going to become a Niji. I drew the one tile I discarded. I'm going to become
Told-
a Niji now.
I knew it. I knew it.
I knew Nijis would audition me. It's going to happen. I'm going to get it. They take. I'm breathing, and that's
I
literally.
like how you say no. I'm just gonna drop south, and you drew your second south tile.
And then lose.
Man,
Anyways, that was Ipatsu. Ipatsu! Watch, it was an Ipatsu! I hate my life, actually. Still winning. We win these. We win these.
Tommy, Tommy, Tommy.
You don't always have to win. You just have to look good while winning. Drop the five, watch this. You won't even know.
Drop the no. You should drop the N.
We're expanding our possibilities.
No, you expanded possibilities by dropping the N. Why'd you drop the five, man?
Bro, calm down. You don't know discard theory correctly. We're going for a half flush, that's why we actually don't need any of those. We might even go for a full flush. I've already decided my hand before I even like played it. I hope you even know that. Yeah, I've
It
decided
is
my hand
so
before I
your
even
hand discards were so suboptimal.
discard for so is great. We're going so, full so. Full so. It's a game theory. Exactly.
And yet no reaping.
We win these game theories. This is why I'm the calming of this game. I'm sorry, that's like my go-to line. Like, yeah, like, trust me, I'm the calming of this game. But we're over here. We should be talking about podcast things, and now we're just talking about Jong. I'll never play Jong on a podcast episode again. But this is because it's all due to unicorns. I blame unicorns. If you unicorn for me, which why?
What's your demographic breakdown on YouTube? Do you actually have women viewers?
No, I only have
Why don't you cheat it?
male. I only have the males.
Oh.
They look awkward in the hand. Why does he cheat? Because I look awkward in the hand. No, this is discard fodder. Also, I have a plan, and that plan is stupid. Cheat, but if I nah, it's really not worth it because they're killing off those tiles. It still look awkward. Like you can't always just shiny tiles, even if you have a hand in mind.
You're going for a full flush. You want to get anything related to that.
No, you don't want to
screw up your hand.
Yeah, look, I would have cheated, and then I couldn't cheat those other times. I hate. Wait, I hate unicorns. I'm not talking about mechs. Exactly. We love mechs. We
Dude,
love.
Lute is not talking about Kashtira. He's not a like Kashtira unicorn.
I love the unicorn. It's my favorite. By the way, I'm cheating now.
Yeah, you won't cheat that.
Wait. Do you like Gundam Unicorn? I love Gundam Unicorn.
I have no idea anything Gundam.
He doesn't know Gundam. We can't talk anymore. It's over.
Drop, drop two.
I might drop the just no. I might drop the 9. I'm thinking about it because this is too risky. We're in the part of the game where it's a little risky to go for anything. You still win off of like symbols, or somebody could get double rondo. You know that could always happen. Ipatsu. Oh my gosh, Ipatsu. Is this guy dead? That guy is dead.
Yeah, I think that guy's dead.
Hannemon.
He's dead. He's dead.
He's alive. By 2K.
Oh.
See, we kept talking about Mahjong, and then everybody left because they're like, they're not podcasting. They're lying to me. They're lying to me.
I'll keep the north, drop the west.
Oh my gosh, please. Man, let's talk about the topic. Wait, can we even talk more about the topic? We just admitted we're not a bunch of unicorns. What would be your unicorn moment? What would be like people would assume you unicorned something? I don't know.
What do people use unicorn for?
I think people think I'm a unicorn.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I am the gotchi thing, but a lot of people confuse gotchi boys for unicorns. It's a very common,
It's a very common misconception.
yeah. And that's why I think, yeah, people will do that and then be like, oh, he's a total unicorn.
Also, you can pawn north and you still have Yaku. Anyways,
Yeah.
I will say that one of the things that I think that people think that I'm a wine unicorn is that I do not usually like males collabing at all unless they're open for it. You know?
That's 100%, but I go both ways. You know why? I don't like Yuri bait streams either.
If it's hard Yuri bait pandering, then yeah, I hate it. But like, if it's like softcore and there's like someone playing to the bit in the shipping stuff, then I'm 100% down. I'm 1,000% down.
There's certain bits I don't like. I've discussed it multiple times.
Drop 9 so.
Homie's funny. He's just like, I don't like collabs in general.
And that's an honestly good take, you know? Because with some of those things, it's like they really do pull back from the main bread and butter that the original streamer does. Unless there's a really good synergy between the two, and it's not of like forced collab or paid collab, then it makes no sense to do so.
But do you want the best take collab? The best take collab is fudge, I want that though. I want an outside hand. Do I go for the outside hand? Or do I not greed?
Drop the 8. Yeah, go for outside hand. You can literally just chi them.
Okay. You're going for outside hand. Doesn't that mean I need double something? I need double one of these.
Yeah, it just depends on what draws and what other people discard.
Oh, well, I ruined myself. I just gave somebody a lot of points. Well, it's like a half outside. It's not a full outside. If it was a... Oh, it's over. The 9 got discarded. It's over.
Well, that means you just drop the 8 pin. You know?
Eventually. Just drop a 7 pin for me. Frickin', I hate unicorns. Everybody I'm playing against is a unicorn now.
Unicorn haters. Chi.
I'm gonna drop this and then wait on that.
Yeah, just drop the 7. Anyways.
Yeah, now it's autoplay, so okay? We're on autoplay, technically.
Mm-hmm.
So now we could go on to the topic of, you were talking about what they would have... Oh, yeah, you said about collabs, right?
Yeah. Again, like, I really do like when, like, girls just, like, yap with other girls about, like, girl stuff. Because like, there's, like, I get, like, interesting perspective on, like, a different gender that I don't, like, and that I'm not an active participant of. You know? Yeah, the thing is, like, I legitimately like go through this. Okay, I don't know this, but it's like it's good note for future, like when I actually date someone who's a woman.
Bro, it's when you have a daughter, you have to like go and buy them stuff.
Yeah.
Then again, it is a dating thing because I'll tell you this right away. They get super needy.
Yes. Drop south. No, no, drop east. Drop east.
They either get really calm down, bro. Anyways, they either get super needy or they get super emotional.
Yeah.
You have to go between the so. Like you don't understand how much attention they need from the boyfriend in this situation.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, that's why people like love in deep space, which
Yeah, yeah. They have comfort messages for when you're having your period.
yeah,
But that's like an actual thing. That's why I thought it was cute. I'm like, yeah, well, girls do need that. They need that like emotional tension that they could be like doted on while they're having like discomfort. It's very cute, and some people just find it weird. I
well,
don't find it weird. Like I really don't like. Maybe it's weird. That's like a it's kind of like giving away your info. That's probably the weirdest part. It's a cute idea on its own. It's
it's a
very
very it's very wholesome idea because you have a lot of fem cells, and
yeah.
it eases their like tension and burden, like in their day. But it's like, man, that's weird.
It's just weird. Like I said, the only weird aspect is that they're giving info away. But other than that, I find it very cute. Like it's a neat little idea, and they kind of need it.
Yeah, and you know they're gonna sell like they say yes to like, do you want to share your data with love in deep space? They'll hit that every single time.
Yeah, bro, I'm sharing. I just want the male attention.
Please say that you love me. You look so hot.
To be fair, how am I not that way about like Mayoshi? All that attention. I'm the same. I'm the same. We're just the same, you and I. I'm gonna drop this. He knows first. Anyways, we win these. We win these though. Uh, look, watch this pass. Easy. I thought about it. I pulled out my theory that took like 2 seconds to like pull up, and I was like, yeah, we're dropping this because I'm gonna win.
but
Well, yes, safe. Except
but
that this guy has it.
but the thing is, how I'm assuming that you like seen like I would say a good example of like girls just like yapping and it's like I really like this stuff is that have you seen the girl talk with Lumi and like several other indies like Olivia and others
No. But I did like when they larped. I liked when her, Rie, and Irie larped as
white girls.
like girls. That was a really good one. And then Lumi afterwards told Irie, like Irie's talking about what she eats, right? And they're like, "Oh, you're an actual white girl." The white girl rules. I believe. And I'm not going to talk about what I usually bring up when I say that. But she has the soul of a white girl. It's not the dog thing. It's the it's the it's the card, the pass. I gave the pass out. I also gave the pass out to homies. They're gonna make it to a Gartha trust. He's just like, I love white girl. I love white girl music. Yeah. Of all white girls, I love white girl music. Honestly, they're bops because I'm forced to listen to them work. So I'm like, I'm officially like stuck at liking white girl music just because of work, you know. Like now you worked in a place where white girl music was like the main thing
Yeah,
you
no,
could listen to endlessly.
dude, I would kill. I can't say that.
Nah, bro, you just gotta bop to it. It's okay. I say it on stream sometimes too.
But remember, we're also
You
on
have
Twitch.
yeah. Oh yeah, you're on Twitch.
Yeah.
And also, I'm on Twitch technically,
Yep.
although I never opened a Twitch channel, and I'm not banned on Twitch, so I'm not breaking any rules on that end. Well, no, I am on Twitch. I'm the co-host.
Yeah.
I'm literally there.
Yeah.
I'm literally there, chat. I can't believe I became a Twitch streamer. Actually, I started off as a Twitch streamer. That's Tommy Moore. Deep Tommy Moore. He started off as a Twitch streamer. I wish I could have streamed on Justin TV or instead.
Dude, I will say a lot of the Twitch culture has fallen off the more normies came in.
It's a bad idea, huh? But I thought about it for a few seconds. Deny the pass. I'm just gonna pass along because I have a plan. This is gonna. I deny the pass. No, no, you don't need the pass. I know you. He doesn't know it, but that guy doesn't need the pass. So I don't need to reach this. We'll conceal it. We'll conceal it. Look, everybody thinks that Kyle's dead. It's a hellblade. Well, yeah, you kind of have to be on Twitch. That's for you.
Yep.
Mayoshi decided that Twitch wasn't the thing she was ever going to do again. Even though
Yeah.
I'm like, please, we could watch that once. We could watch that one show on Twitch. You could use Twitch for your watch-alongs. And it never happened.
Yeah.
I had advice, and then that happened. So I know that like if you do get like the Twitch membership and all that, like does it have to be affiliate or do you have to get like the actual partner?
You need the partner.
You know, if you get partner and you're just sitting on subs, then like they'll cancel your channel. But I still passed the lie that it was like, oh she told Offkai. She was in Offkai chat saying something about castrating people. That's my favorite one. At least we win. Wasn't that all last? That means we win.
That's all last. Yep.
Yeah, we're kind of great. But yeah, if only there was better platforms. But the best platform ever died. So rip.
Again, I will say that a lot of Twitch culture. What later? We don't need to know about Noyaku. We're actually that good,
Yeah.
anyways. A lot of Twitch culture died when you had, what's his name? Rexon. No, yeah, when Rexon left, it just like went downhill. Same with Hearthstone. That's another mile marker.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You,
Except like when Tom no longer upheld MySpace and it just became an indie music platform.
by the way, you do know that there's people that have no idea about Hearthstone and only know about like Marvel's card game.
What's funny about that?
What?
Do you know about the card game before Hearthstone came out?
Uh,
There
is
was
it
a
Artifact?
there was no, there was actually like a World of Warcraft like card game, and it came out before Hearthstone did. It has pretty much the similar rules,
Hmm.
but it was like a physical card game.
Yeah, it's physical. No, like that's the reason why I never took off.
Yeah, I played it though. I just played it with friends. I played it wherever it was played. I had a deck. I had a blood off deck. Okay, don't
Hmm.
judge me. I had
Oh,
a
that
blood off
explains a
deck.
lot.
I'm not usually a blood off player. I like undead. I play undead rogues. I play undead warriors. I know some of the homies saw me stream that, and I took Pivotal's treasure chest without her knowing. And then one time she like trusted me on stream. She's like, oh, Thomas knows where to go. I'll follow him. Like, yeah, I've done this zone like a billion times. This is my undead zone. I love undead. Oh, you shut up. You were watching it. You loved every second. We have that in hand, anyways. Just get rid of it. But yeah, I like World of Warcraft, but not how it is now.
Yeah, it really went downhill after, what's it? Blood Crusade and the Stormbound.
No, for me, changed the old zones too. That's why I was upset about.
Hmm.
Now I'm not gonna say I was a major guild player or anything, but I was. Literally, my guild pandered to me, and I'm like, yeah, go ahead,
This is your
let's get.
Fomoko
Yeah,
warning of like you don't want to go down this road.
no, I was gonna win.
No, I'm talking
I
about
was
like
gonna
like this story.
why? What's wrong with the story?
Uh, yeah, that's why.
Wait, hold on. Oh no, no, wrong MMO.
Ah, okay.
No, this was before that. But I was gonna say no, cause no, I was like a teenager at the time, or like I was in middle school. It was funny because I was like, I forgot. I actually forgot the exact time, but there was there was one of my friends. She did play though.
Oh, it's so over for
Yeah.
the. It's
Well,
so.
no, no. This was all back in the day. Like I wasn't. I would say so. She was a friend. Besides, she played for like what is it, like level 10, then gave up. Fanboy moment. She wasn't addicted to MMOs. She was too normy. Too normy for MMOs. They had people like that. I like women that like to play MMOs. You know, did I ever tell you the vice of like how to find women in MMOs?
Uh, like they look cute. They focus a lot on the outfit, but they actually go to raids.
Yeah, they put a lot of effort into looking good on their character,
Hmm.
but unlike males, they don't act like they don't do the desktop. Wait, do you remember the thing, the gold? So okay, back in the day, a lot of people were desperate. Okay, and there was a thing in WoW called mailbox dancing.
Huh?
Know about that?
No.
So a lot of male players used to do this thing. They used to make a female character, and then they would strip off all their gear and go on top of a mailbox and just click the dance command, and people would give them gold,
Huh?
and they earn gold through that play. It's like wow, that was easy money. We never heard. That's so desperate though. It's up there with RuneScape girlfriends. It's up there. Buying GF. You're you're more of a RuneScape fan, right?
I never played RuneScape.
No way. I don't believe you. I don't believe this man.
Also, I never played WoW.
Do you play any MMOs?
I thought about doing Guild Wars too, but I never played it.
Guild Wars 2. I played Guild
I
Wars 2.
thought about it, never played it.
Oh, I was. Oh, people are trying to recruit me into guilds because I sold an elite mob as like a dual pistol thief or something.
Huh?
And they're like, "Wow, you did that without getting hit. Can you join our guild?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm a solo player."
If I rejoin the game, you're like,
Unironically, yeah, I was like, "Yeah, I'm a solo player."
if I rejoined the game, you're like, okay, like, do you want to join a guild?
Yeah, well, no, I'm way different now. I'm very guild focused now because I spent like a long time just like leading guilds, and I still lead guilds to this day. Like remember ESO, our guild. Well, the viewers probably know this because this is some of the viewers joined in on the MMO. We have a guild called uh Total Enwad Death or something.
Huh?
Yeah, Total Enwad Death. Like Outlanders. We don't like Outlanders. And we're Mer.
I
Mer.
never, I don't know about Outlanders.
Oh, anybody not from Morrowind, we don't like. But there's fun. Okay, do you know some of the races in
No. I never played Skyrim or Oblivion.
You know what you mean? This man just doesn't play games. It's over. He never played Skyrim. Bro, Todd is out there trying to sell you a copy right now.
And I'm like, nah.
He re-releases it every year, and you're like,
He releases it just so I can buy it. And like, no. Need to do better, Todd. I am Todd's target audience.
listen, all you have to do is watch Clara's streams enough. She plays it all the time.
Well, it's Clara, so I'm not gonna watch her streams.
What do you mean? I can literally see you watching Clara's stream.
What do you mean I watch a Clara stream?
No, you're watching Clara's stream.
That's an off-Kai stream, not a Clara stream.
No, it wasn't. It was a Clara stream projected. It was projected onto the golf thing.
Again, that was an off-Kai stream, not a Clara stream.
He's going hard. It's because of Hawkeye stream. It had nothing to do with Hawkeye. She's in Japan, bro. She's Japanese.
She streamed it for an off-Kai specific thing.
No, we're gonna say Hawkeye. It was literally, I'm gonna play Elden Ring, Dagger Build.
Yeah, I wasn't there. No, I was there. No,
He's lying. He's
no,
lying.
no. I do not watch Clara streams.
Oh, I say you're a tsundere. He's a tsundere viewer. I don't watch the streams.
I don't watch her.
I'm glad. Okay. I get it, bro. It's okay. It's alright. By the way, this is gonna be a 7 cup of sand. You'll see. You'll see. What? I'm serious. We got this.
You don't got this.
So, anyways, we're gonna cheat this, and then realize that we're gonna be Doyaku.
Drop the ones.
No, I'm gonna keep the ones though. You know why? It's almost the end of the round. I wanna have something.
Okay.
That's what I wanna do. This is why they suggest never to go Noyaku, but Noyaku also means that I win the round if nobody wins.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Oh, that guy's dead. That guy's been winning the whole time. You're not hidden, buddy. Booba! Oh, I'm distracted by Booba. Okay, we're having a feed. I'm like right there, actually.
Yeah, you're in the booba. How can you do this when you have Irie SMH?
I can control that. Oh, by the way, double Richie.
Ooh, nice.
That was so funny. That was unintentional, okay?
Sure.
It was. I position myself at the bottom right of the screen all the time.
You position yourself for a model conveniently where the booba pops out.
I don't know that that's what happens. I don't.
Sure you didn't know.
Yeah, I was possessed by demons, bro. I just notice things. I'm a noticer. So, onto the topic. Do we have any other news? Because, like I said, this could totally be a whatever stream. Because we only had the unicorn thing. Oh, by the way, I launched.
Oh, nice.
Oh, by the way, big one.
Nice.
Big dragon. It's my dragon.
Huh.
You guys like my dragon? This is Mongol. We win these though. And now we get the EC. And then we double Richie again. Can you imagine? Wait. Then we drop off 2. We keep on the 1 a little longer. Don't worry. I have a stupid plan. It's not gonna work. Oh, we keep the 1 actually, and we just drop the 5 actually. Would this be no, it would be outside. Where's the music?
Where's the in-game music for you, Tommy?
I never made the song.
What do you mean?
I have the volume down very low.
Yeah, you don't have the in-game audio, Tommy.
It should. What do you mean, bro?
Yeah, there was never any audio on your end.
Wait, in the entire stream?
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking and there's no audio?
Yeah.
Wait, audio? No, you're gaslighting me. I see my mic right there. There's desktop audio. I hate you. Mic right there.
Yeah,
There's
but there's
desktop
no actual
audio.
in-game audio.
Oh, that's because it's too low to pick up.
Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna adjust the. Like, I don't want it talking over me. I'm more important, bro. Why are you like this? Why are you bullying Tommy?
Well, isn't it bully the
I
streamer?
was bullying you earlier, to be fair. You know, I totally deserve it. We could have had that seven couples by now.
The seven what?
Could have had the seven couples by now.
Ah.
I'm waiting for the seven couples. It's gonna happen.
Wait,
Seven pairs.
wait. If you are a fussy baby, then do a flip.
Huh? Where's the fussy baby?
Lude said that you were a fussy little baby, so do a flip.
I'm not. Bro, I'm not gonna do a flip.
What? Why don't you want to do a flip?
I don't wanna live in the Philippines. Anyways. Oh, look, that's a normal Akagi thing. I never seen that because I use this outfit.
Huh. But
Oh, I think I got this. Is that guy dead? No. The booba lost, bro. The booba's losing. The males are ruining everything. You know,
dude, why are you not the better Akagi?
I am better.
Ooh, wins all stuff. Pawn, everything. Go for it. Go for it. You know exactly what I'm saying. Go for it.
Yeah, I just need to draw those tiles.
Yep.
It's not gonna happen if I'm pawning every turn, but I'd rather have.
Yep. Just pawn every turn. You got this.
I need to draw. I need to draw. I feel like a terrible artist. Like, I need to draw. My commissions, bro. My commissions. Besides, East is pretty dead unless I draw a couple.
No, just wait. That can be your that can be your wait or another dragon. You know.
Wait, I got an idea.
Pass. No, pass. Believe pass. Oh, dude, you don't believe. You don't believe.
Didn't believe.
Let's go to this replay and see what happens. It just believed.
Yeah, well, guess what? We're gonna get the half outside. They don't know what I'm waiting on. Nobody knows what I'm waiting on.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine knowing what I'm waiting on? You'd have to be like looking at my screen, like one of these viewers. Viewers like you.
Thank
Do
you.
you remember those little messages?
Yeah, from PBS.
Yeah.
Eh,
I miss those days.
Man, just imagine.
Nice to read, but watch the discard. Don't eat Patsu. There we go. Big win.
Oh.
I'm gonna take the Ruchi. It was seed winning. Was it enough? I don't think it was enough though. Let's see. Yeah, we lost.
You're not a Kagi. Go to the replay.
No.
Go to the
Gonna happen.
Go to the replay. Go to the replay.
No, we have to get to the replay.
You can literally look up how to look at replays.
I just learned how to change decoration. To be honest.
Man, you know there's a convenient tool called Google.
Oh, you're one of those Google things. I use AI to determine my fate.
Why don't you ask AI, hey, in Ricci City, where can I find the replay section?
Where's the replay section? Grok, please help me at Grok on Twitter. Where's the replay section?
Section on Ricci City.
I thought of really stupid ideas for ASMR as well.
Really?
I don't have ASMR though.
Is your Oshi a redditor?
just for games and stuff, you know.
Man.
No, I mean like for games and stuff. I have a specific person in mind.
Hmm.
I'll DM it to you, but I don't want.
Man, that's a really interesting hand. You know?
Uh,
Oh yeah,
yeah, yeah, she was at some point.
dude. Do you buy the hat though?
I what? Oh, I wore the hat to Louis' speech. That was funny. It wasn't mine though. It was the homies.
Yeah, I remember that he brought the hat.
Yeah, and I wore it. I think I wore it to. I think it was just Lumi's. But I wore it all around the con. It was funny. Now you Fujoshis that are hunting me, you just gotta look for some guy in a hat. I won't be wearing a hat though.
Dude,
Actually, I think I already told my stream what I was gonna cosplay as. Do you think I should dye my hair like white or like silver?
what were you cosplaying for? Akagi?
What? Yeah.
Dude, just imagine if you dress up as Akagi, but you have a brutal Americanism like jacket.
Um, maybe. I have some. I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow, and I have everything in mind.
Also, why does why does that Chinese player like in front like above you? Like why does the white cat thing look like Hina from Face Connect?
That was it.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's cheap.
Yeah, look at
Let's
that.
see this. Maybe I have face blindness, chat. Chat, you can help me. Does it look like enough for face connect?
Yeah, her booba is a little bit smaller, but generally, yeah.
She gives a more blondish vibe. That's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Stop saying they all.
It's all the same. Women are women.
Yeah, I can't believe all women look the same. I'm like, I just look around. I'm like, oh, thanks for the free points. I love free points. Now all I gotta do is win.
Just do pawn.
Oh, wait. We could win with this, maybe.
Yeah, just do pawn.
Oh,
What's the sticky stuff on me?
I have two versions. I know the pom pom. Wait.
Pawn, wait, one pawn.
Exactly. But I also know the Nanners version.
The Nanners version is a lot better though.
Bro, you can't make her up.
Bro, I can't believe Lude legitimately says Zhao Pan Shu.
Oh, dude. What does it mean, bro? Anyways. But yeah, that was a pretty funny cover. Sick.
Yep. Also, do you see the Lumi debut though?
The new outfit?
Yeah, the new outfit one.
You know what? I used to watch Louis a decent amount. No, I don't know anymore.
The
It's not
thing,
that I don't like Louis. It's just that like I used to have more like of a Twitch presence, and I know she sometimes streams on like Twitch, right?
she mostly streams on Twitch, but the thing is, I actually prefer Lumi on YouTube.
Yeah, I did remember like I was playing Stalker or something one day,
Hmm.
and I just saw Louis stream. I tuned in. Although I did watch her Twitch stream when she was doing Metal Gear Rising, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you doing, bro? Sad check. This could just be a simple sand.
Could be.
Get none of that. We're also gonna palm. They can't win off of that. We don't need the palm to win, but get more points.
Yep.
But they're cringe. But they're cringe. Oh, it's toy. Okay. Fair and balanced. What are you doing, step bro?
Oh, speaking of Step Bros, you note that the like new part 3 of Andain Lele came out, right?
Then
It did.
I'm so behind. It's so over for me. I'm old. I'm ancient. I can't keep up with the news anymore. I gotta turn on the TV. We don't have cable anymore. How am I supposed to exist?
You go to
I'm so
YouTube
old.
and watch your cable shows.
Ah, thank you. I'm saved. Sorry,
Bro,
but I don't like Gooner.
bro, like Nyaru actually gooned so hard to part 3. And she's not even done with the chapter yet.
Man, that's. We really need to hear about women gooning. Probably.
Bro, speaking of women gooning, remember Twilight?
Would you consider that a gooner thing? I think it's just like women like, oh my gosh, I want to die.
No, the thing is, have you seen the gender bent version of that?
No,
Dude,
but
the,
it sounds fun.
it really does sound fun. Where if you took the gender bent version of Twilight, it's legitimately like several like women like who are like tomboys and others are like obsessed over you,
Over me? Like,
over you.
you?
Yeah,
You from Face Connect?
you from Face Connect.
I can't believe we worked that in. Like, we're getting our VTuber topics up there. I'm still in third place.
SMH, get good.
It's because I didn't change the decorations. If I changed the decorations, I would actually have full Akagi power. It's true.
Surely, surely.
That's what I'm relying on. You guys don't get me. I just need that. I just need that. But go on about the fan fiction of the fan fiction of the fan fiction of the fan fiction. Speaking of, actually, what a lot of VTubers like is AO3.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of the time when I was. Yeah,
Did you do an AO3?
I was not on AO3, but I was on the similar thing.
Ah, I just looked up creepypastas all day. That's all I
Uh,
did. Creepypasta. Do you like creepypasta? No, but tell me a similar thing.
yeah,
Something you want to.
I'm just gonna ignore. Like, I'm just gonna not talk about that. But the thing is,
Why? Are you a writer? Can I
I
get
used to write.
autograph? Base?
The thing is, I still have like ideas to write stuff about. It's just that I'm just like holding it, you know.
Yeah, he's holding it in chat. You gotta wait. You gotta pay for that exclusive content. It's going to be released in my membership section once we actually have a membership.
Your membership section, hell no,
Yeah, I'm stealing your content. I
no,
wanted it.
hell no.
Over it.
Male stealing stuff, typical.
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry I have to. It's my nature to ruin
Does your
things.
Oshi know about this?
Well, I don't actually steal things. Stealing's against the Lord's word. Yeah, it is. I'm not lying. It says,
Did I say that you were lying?
thou shalt not steal.
Did I say that you were lying?
What?
Did I
No,
say that you were?
I was reaffirming it.
Ah. So you need more like reaffirmations then.
Yeah, exactly. I need more praise. Please praise me, Lord. It's like that one time I was saying, there was something in chat where I was like, I'm like, my chat doesn't think I'm cool. And they're like, we think you're cool. And I'm like, thank you. I need to be reaffirmed. I needed someone out there to think I was cool. It wasn't going to be me. Let's just say that.
Are you gonna drop the shiny tile?
The shiny tile. I'm waiting on the shiny tile. Watch this. We're waiting on that. At this rate, we're just getting stomped. Well, this person's getting stomped out here. Good thing they didn't win because remember last time they won? That character, I mean.
Yeah.
And then you accuse me of being against the Ten Commandments again. You accused me of adultery right there on the spot because I just noticed something. Bro, all I did was notice. That's it. I didn't do anything nearby. I just sprayed up at a weird spot. And I'm like, oh, because I'm on. I have to strip from back. You can't shrimp. If you shrimp as a streamer, it's over. You have to turtle once in a while. You gotta shrimp and then turtle, and then your posture becomes better. Do you know about turtling?
No, I don't know about turtling.
It's when you're like, I can't even do it. Like, it's like when you're look. It makes my model look weird. You have to like look directly into the screen, but like your neck's outstretched.
Uh,
It's mostly for people who draw. They end up turtling. Or like if you're like editing on videos. By the way, that was a terrible discard. But if you're working on like yeah art or video editing, you end up doing yeah. Look, that was the worst discard of my life. It's over. How did I know? How would I know that I have drawn those tiles in a row? It's literally impossible. Unless I. No wait. This goes against the Con Ming narrative, doesn't it? I should have been able to read it because I'm Con Ming.
yeah,
Except he reads a lot. See my Yi behavior. I'm literally seeing my Yi.
you finally realized it.
It's like Poppy, you were a see my Yi all along. It's so over. Well, guess what? I'm gonna be mailed a dress and I'm gonna be like, I'm not a woman. I'm not gonna take this dress. That's literally what he did, right?
Drop the 9 pin and you should be able to get the dual sided weight.
But well, I was thinking of yeah, the dress thing. Remember, because they were trying to taunt him to finally attack a Liu Shen planes, and he's
Mm-hmm.
like, I will not fall for this. That's me. But wait, I'm in a. Never mind. I'm not even see my Yi. I'm already in a. Well, no wait. To be fair, he was wearing a dress in the Dynasty Warriors games. like, like you know what I mean though, right? Like he's wearing a robe, but you could call it a dress.
Yep.
Yeah. So he was wearing a dress. I can't call him that because if I do, it's over. Could shift if we don't draw anything terrible. Ah, fuck. My mind's getting screwed up. I'm still kind of on the sick thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
The sick arc. I just decided to do the stream anyways. Uh, my work. Please save me from my work. They're overworking me. They pranked me and changed my schedule, and then they called me in the next day, where my schedule said I didn't work, and then I ended up working, and then I ended up just like, it was very funny because the manager is like, oh, do you want me to call the ER? I'm like, what? Like, is it that bad? I thought I was literally going to die or something. Like,
Huh.
what? I'm like, I just got overworked the last day. You guys pranked me. It was a funny prank, but I'm coughing and I'm dying right now. So please, let me
What?
go home and rest. Yeah, like I got like headaches just from like looking at the freaking lights. Makes my head hurt. Anyways, this is an easy win. We'll pull it off.
Is it an easy dub chat?
Easy dubski. Yeah, look, we already got almost everything we need. I'm just looking really hard. Yeah, we're discarding that. Oof. Man. So we're waiting on like double sided weight on a triple. That's kind of what we're doing.
Yep.
Never mind. She's conquering it. It's over. I can't. That's too risky a draw. You know they're waiting on Dura. They always wait on Dura.
Yep.
Always assume your opponent's waiting on Dura tiles. Okay. Easy discard though.
Could
What
drop
do
the
you mean?
4 pin
My
if you don't want to drop the 2 mon.
I don't want to drop the two on. It's a danger tile. It is an outside tile though. To be fair,
Yeah.
do we risk it?
Yeah, pawn and then drop 8.
Drop eight.
Yep, drop 8.
It is another outlier tile. What do I mean by they're not giving me good decisions? What do I mean by outlier tile?
What do you mean by
My
that?
only hope. Well, outlier tile just means the eight and two are usually part of close weights,
Mm-hmm.
so they're a little less risk. We could go for the eight and then. Oh my gosh, this hand's awful. This
Yeah.
hand got degraded just because of Richie's. This is getting
You
worse.
could just drop 9, just get pawns.
Oh well, I'm actually gonna end hero because this is bad. Bad scene. Oh well, wrong. I lost my seat.
But you didn't get a Rondon.
I might actually call out this game and get him sick.
Dude,
But
luckily you dropped the 4s before he needed them, you know?
yeah, I'm starting to get kind of sick. I'll try to recover well after this.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's the mahjong because I'm like I don't have the endurance. Like that's what I'm trying to build up is my endurance in mahjong. I'm gonna flub it. I'm gonna go for the completely stupid hand. We have it. You don't think I have it, but I have it. Do we have West yet? Oh, it's so over. It's so over.
It's so
It's the
over.
best. Right? No, we're gonna hell wait 13 orphans.
You
Watch
sharp?
me draw the West tile next. Yeah. Next tile draw is West. Oh, never mind. Shut up. That I never said anything. Nah, I totally said that. Caught on record. He said it like you just have to rewind the stream chat and you'll
But,
see that he saw it.
Tommy,
Yeah.
if you were ever to go into, like, get into an MMO, which MMO would you go into?
Oh well, I don't have to go back to ESO again. Oh my god, no, actually, you are talking about living in an MMO?
Like, I'm talking about playing an MMO, like, in 2025.
Yeah, I'm still want ESO still. I still want to play that game more, but it takes up so much hard drive space. It's insane how much hard drive space that thing takes up. Now all MMOs kind of do that. They take up so much of a, or do you want? We should all just play Black Desert Online and call it a day.
Why do people always go back to Black Desert Online?
You don't understand. When MMO addicts always love going back to the MMOs they hate. It's just a fact.
It's just dogs going back to the slop.
Yeah, we love it. We don't get MMO people are in a bad spot. We're literally out here like crying that oh Ash's creation will save the MMO genre or some other. Oh, well we're on two hell weights now.
Yep.
We got this. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we're still in the game. How are we still in the game? I don't know. We just need to draw all those tiles. You know, just draw the tiles, stupid. It's in the wall. It's over. It's in the
Yep.
wall. It's in the wall. It's in the wall. I keep telling myself it's in the wall. But yeah, did you hear about Ash's creation?
No.
It will probably never come out. But people are heralding it as oh my gosh, we create the entire world by doing daily quests and all that, and then you fight other factions and stuff. It's a three. Okay, another thing I'll talk about is PvP focused MMOs. So in PvP
Mm-hmm.
The golden rule is you have three factions, not two opposing factions, three.
Huh.
And this is why, because if you know anything about World of Warcraft, right?
Mm-hmm.
In World of Warcraft, they had the thing where, on some servers, the PvP servers,
Mm-hmm.
there would be an imbalance of Horde and Alliance players
Yep.
because there's no factions. So a lot of people go in. Look what I just did. Anyways, we have teammate doubles. That's your issue right now.
Yeah, you just need a nine so and a
A
red.
red. Yeah. Oh wow, garbage. I love garbage. It's not gonna happen though, especially like the last turnover, because I have to draw one of them at the last turnover. It has to just be one, and then we just run on the last guy who's like, "It's totally safe, bros." Oh well, I was gonna go for it no matter what. I had to go for it. We had the template for it.
Mm-hmm. You could just drop green dragon.
Could have done that. Yeah. No. Oh yeah, it was a 9 and a 9. Technically, we could have pulled it off if I thought about it in retrospect. Like I said, not best condition. He ruined his 13 orphans on stream.
Speaking of good condition, I really do hope that the phase teams going into Divegrass tomorrow are in really good condition for a phase sweep.
Phase sweep, bros. I love soccer. It's soccer. I'm not gonna call it football. I hope you know that.
Yeah, I do agree.
We speak American here. Besides, they make jokes that it's football, but it's actually just kickball if you think about it.
Yeah.
If you want to dumb down every word, it's just kickball. But we already have kickball. Okay, we do. You ever play kickball?
No.
It's just like baseball, but we'll kick it instead, so it's like super easy.
Well, instead of kickball, do you have cricket?
You know, cricket? No, we don't have cricket.
Why don't you just pawn?
Because I'm too out of it. But it's okay. I have a signature plan, which is I should have pawned everything. Oh, we got to pawn it. See, we pawned it anyways. It's all part of the master plan. It's all part of my plan, guys. All according to Keikaku. It's gonna all last.
Yeah.
Fudge. We just need enough points to beat that person.
Yep.
But I got Rondon, so I deserve to lose. I
However,
deserve a check.
do you actually like cute boys do cute things or cute girls do cute things?
I've never seen cute boys do cute things. I've seen cute girls do cute things, but it's mostly like Lucky Star and all that. Like
Mm.
it's a show about them
But have you seen it with VTubers though?
with VTubers. I kind of just like banter where they like kind of dog on each other. It's funny.
So like girls whenever they like fight over each other then?
Not over each other, but I like when they're fighting each other.
Hmm.
It's like blood sports, but with women.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna get each other, and
They're
that's
gonna
like
get you one way. Maybe next week.
yeah. And then like if you're really desperate, you could be like they're fighting over me.
No, what you should do is you have
That
you should have them.
that already.
You should have it so that you know how like you have unicorns, right?
Yep.
You should have two unicorn like male or female VTuber, and you have them do a stream where they just like fight over the audience
Yeah,
as a collab.
exactly. That's my thought. They should just fight over the audience and they'd make a fortune, bro. Think about it.
Chad, you like me, right? Right? You would donate to me, right?
Yeah, this should be this should actually be the actual thing, right? This is what people should be playing the game. They should all the VTubers should just fight with like if you're unicorn friendly, just make them chat. You love me more, right?
You do collabs
Chat.
of
You love me.
you do like chat offs of like one chat versus another, and
No,
whoever donates more
like
gets a really good ASMR of all the other. If they lose, then they punish the chat for the next stream.
oh, I thought they were just gonna fight over chat and
Yeah, they
just like
do fight over chat for donos, and then the next stream is like is it a punishment or reward?
reward chat. You didn't donate enough. You hate me. Oh, I thought it was like a steal your chat kind of game, where it's like a debate where you will Oshi me, right, chat? I'll be your Oshi from now on. And then the problem is there's too many viewers that are just like, yeah, go fight, yeah. You know those types. They never pick a side. The fence sitters of VTubers, no loyalty whatsoever. I'm calling you out. I know. Some of you watch this. You have no loyalty. You talk about Kamiyoshi, but you fail at Kamiyoshi in anything. Instead, your Kamiyoshi and Oshi change like the changing of the seasons.
Hmm.
Sorry. Why did I go on that? I was like, I was possessed again, chat. Sorry. It's like a sinner moment. We're all sinners, and eventually one day we get like possessed, and then we say stupid things. Anyways, I'll probably wrap it up. I'm sorry that was like shorter than usual.
You want to end stream?
Do you think I've been like, hold on? I don't know if I have the energy to go on. To be honest,
Okay.
it's up to you though. Like, I'll stick around and like do one more game if you want.
Or you could just like not play and just yap.
Okay, I can yap. Oh, it's probably better. I'm not thinking about Jong.
But
Mahjong. I'm thinking about Mahjong right now.
you
See, I got the joke in. See, I did the bit. We did the podcast bit. We
you did.
mentioned my dog, and this is one time.
uh,
It's part of the kayfabe.
but the thing is like, what do you think about the fact that you have the GameCube being retro, you have the DS being retro, you have a lot of the stuff that you like we think as Kino are just
Well,
like really old.
well, it's okay. That's well, if it's Kino and it's still Kino. So it doesn't matter because guess what? What do those new consoles have? They just have no games, or games that are too pricey. So I don't care.
Yeah.
They should really change retro to like retro. You know, actually the definition. What's retrograde about those old games? They're still better in other aspects besides like graphics. In fact, some of them use graphics even better. They're more optimized.
Remember the comparisons of Pokemon Coliseum and others versus like like the modern games.
Exactly. What makes them really retro? If you think about it, their age, but they're not like retro. They're not retrograde because if they were retrograde, they'd be replaced and obsolete. And I don't find them to be obsolete at all.
Are
They're
s-
more like what?
are saying that they age like wine versus age like milk.
Yeah, yeah. Like, are you gonna pick up an Atari and play like the Atari games, like ET and all that? And be like, this is so Kino, bro. But like, even like Defender, you can play a better version of Defender in like an arcade or something. A lot of those games are very arcadey, so you just have to play an arcade version of the most recent one, and it'd probably be better. But there are some games that are just irreplaceable when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
They had the remasters of Silent Hill 2 and everybody hated it.
I never played Silent Hill 2 or any Silent Hill game.
Well, that's sad, but it's okay. A lot of people tell you you should play Silent Hill once in a while to experience the. I don't think the newest one that I played on stream it gives you that feeling of hopelessness because I was just backshotting nurses to be honest.
Huh?
Yeah, backshotting nurses. You go up behind them and you smack them with your big pipe.
Bro. Context?
No, that's literally what you do. It one shots them, it downs them, they go down. No, wait, yes.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean by this?
They die in one hit. That's what I mean.
What? Huh?
Okay. Okay, you could stealth attack them with your big.
Huh? Huh?
It's not a small pipe. It's like a two-handed.
Bro. What are you saying, bro?
I can't describe this action. See, this is like what separates me and my Ushi. I will say these things, right? But I can't do it straight face. I'm like, I immediately notice what I'm saying, or somebody calls me out, and I'm like, no.
But Tommy, what did you mean by you take your big pipe and you hit the maids with like a back shot?
Nurse.
Huh? Huh?
It killed him in one shot.
Hmm.
You only need one shot.
Huh?
What? I just say it needs one hit to win. You just hit it once.
Huh? Well, you need to hit it once? Huh?
No! They're done in one.
They get down in one? Huh? Okay, Tommy.
We can't. Oh, I have even worse one.
Tommy, what did you mean by this?
Okay, well, okay. Is there no? You only have the pipe, so I can't say like the board.
Wait, do you only have a pipe? I thought you would.
Yeah, either that or the wood, the piece of wood
Huh?
that it,
You only have a piece of wood or a pipe, and you backshot the enemies, and they like fall down in one hit.
have the wood when you're not ready.
You have wood when you're not ready, and then you have a pipe when you're ready, huh? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Tommy?
I'm just describing game mechanics. Please.
I didn't play the game, so I have no idea what you're talking about. And all I'm just hearing is you take out wood or pipe, you just depend on what you're ready, and you just like backshot them, and they're just down.
Yeah, they go down like after you hit them in the back.
Huh? Huh? Is there any special animations for that?
Not really. I mean, you just whack them.
Huh?
Did I finally avoid it? Okay, good. We're out of that. Anyways, that's not a mechanic in the old game, or maybe they are kind of blind, so you could dodge them better. If you're playing the older games, you don't fight really on monsters in melee. You kind of just avoid them.
Hmm.
If you ever do play any survival horror games, there's three resources you manage: the amount of bullets you have,
Mm-hmm.
always important. The
Your
amount of
health.
healing items you have, yeah, healing items, not really your health. Your health is just there. Your health is the risk factor. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, um, if you fail a monster dodge, you can still run by an enemy, but you consider it a loss to health, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
I lost my health supplies. And if you use bullets to prevent getting hit and losing your health, health, you're like, oh well, I'm avoiding risk factor by killing the enemy. To be fair, Silent Hill is a lot easier
Mm.
Resident Evil I find is harder because they give you not a good melee weapon in a lot of the games. In Silent Hill 2, well, in Silent Hill in general, they always give you good melee weapons, or at least a variety of melee weapons. So you always have the melee option. Like, say if you play Resident Evil Code Veronica, you get like the worst knife in the series. Good luck killing anything with that thing.
Huh.
You want the best, in my opinion, the best one's from Resi 4. That thing could destroy anything. There's literally a boss that's easier if you use your knife. If you
Really?
just use your knife, the boss dies like instantly. That's Krauser, by the way. If you run into him. Oh, you played Resi 4. It's like one of the greatest games of all time.
Is it bad that I never played any Resident Evil game?
Yes. Thanks for confessing on my stream that you're a sinner in the way of video games.
Well, you are Luce, so
Yeah, and I will forgive you. Well, the Lord will forgive you, not me. I will judge. Besides, I'm just a confession person.
yeah, you may judge, but you constantly do backshots.
Not all times, but to F it up.
Ha ha. When you mess it up, okay.
Sometimes I see it coming.
So we're saying that they actually want it. Okay, gotcha. You want them to back you up. Oh, I did not know that you're thug shaker.
No. But seriously, with the Resident Evil 4, in all seriousness, play
Mhm.
that game. You could play the remake, but I prefer the original. It just has a nice charm to it. Like the characters, like Leon. Do you know the himbo that VTubers are always talking about?
Yeah.
So the himbo, right, named Leon as Kennedy, and
Hmm.
he is cool, but like in a corny kind of cool way, you know?
Hmm.
Like in the original Resident, I keep thinking of that one liner. He's like, "Where's everybody going? Bingo." Like when everybody clears the town, I'm just like, that makes me laugh every time.
Tommy, speaking of Resident Evil, is it bad that I like the Resident Evil movies, but I never played any of the Resident Evil games?
Uh, I sure the reason I don't like the Resident Evil movies, I think the first one's pretty okay. The first one does not do any character assassinations. The other ones do, so I prefer. Oh yeah, and they revive Wesker more than the actual series revives Wesker. Oh my gosh, that's another thing. They revive Wesker way too much. They're like Wesker's behind everything. So you know who Wesker is, right? I guess you're kind of spoiled because if you watch the movies, you kind of know kind of like the plot is because it's pretty much somebody who played the video games and then
Uh, I I
kind
know
of.
Resker exists. I don't know the story behind Resker.
Oh, I will give you the full rundown on Wesker and why he's the best character ever.
Uh, is this important to understand for the games? Is there any plot twist related to this?
Yeah, he's like a main card in the games actually.
If I just so happen to actually play this game to the future, then
Oh, okay.
I
You saw the movie with like superpowers and stuff, right?
I saw him, yeah, with the movie with superpowers. Yep.
Yeah, you're already spoiled.
Is the fact that he has like the T virus injected into him like it's spoiler?
Yeah, that's a huge spoiler. Because in the first game, he just dies off. There's like two enemies that he dies off in. Either the tyrant kills him, where he sticks, like he creates the tyrant and then the tyrant kills him,
Mm-hmm.
or he tries to go for he activates the self destruct, and then those little like gangly guys get him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you play, so okay, so like Wesker's dead. He was cool and all for like a traitor villain character, like a plot twist villain, because he starts out as like you're the captain in the game, and then he goes to
Of the stars and all that stuff. Yeah.
yeah. So he starts off as like their captain, and then you find out that you're working for
So edgy.
He's great. He's a great character. And so he gets killed off. And then out of nowhere, you're just over there playing Clue Veronica, right? Kind of like a spin-off that was supposed to be like Resident Evil 3, I think. It was supposed to be the original Resident Evil 3.
Mm-hmm.
You're just playing it, and you're playing as Chris Redfield, and all of a sudden, Wesker comes in, and Wesker has superpowers and stuff, and you're like, what the heck? Why does Wesker? You're not dead? And he's like, he goes over and beats the crap out of Chris, dude, and he just beats him up over and over.
The Redfield bloodline. No, the Redfield bloodline.
And then at the end of the game, he gets like concrete like pillars dropped on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he just gets up afterwards as though the island's exploded, and he's like laughing as it's all exploded. Such a cool character. But then they did explain. You'll probably never play this game, to be honest. Not a lot of people play Umbrella Chronicles. Also, it's kind of like a rare game now.
Mm.
But in Umbrella Chronicles, there was a on-rail shooter, kind of like in House of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
So you play through like the story of the games, but in like a railgun, on-rail shooter fashion. But
Yep.
that's not the important lore bits, because that's just replays of like the original thing. Except the last story. The last story on the hero side is actually the original story of the fall of Umbrella Corporation.
Mm-hmm.
Because technically Umbrella fell in the main story after Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 2 and 3 kind of killed them off. But they go off to finish Umbrella and Umbrella Chronicles. And even on the hero side, it's revealed that they messed up. They didn't even like wipe out the last like head of the company, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's revealed in the Wesker side, right? So the Wesker side, in Resident Evil 0, he's handed a mysterious serum by William Birkin. And this is all spoilers, by the way, but it's, this game's ancient, and movies already spoiled this poor man over here. So he's handed the serum, the one that mentioned the T-virus thing.
Yep.
And what happened was in Umbrella Chronicles, he injected it in Resident Evil 0, but it was like a trigger on a death effect kind of deal, right?
Huh.
So after he dies, he gets back up. This man gets back up and he's like, oh, I gotta get out of here before this mansion explodes. He's just like freaking, because you're in his sections, you're actually using like his superpowers. So he's like hopping around like destroyed environments and stuff, right? While shooting. It's really cool, really peak. And he's fighting. He actually was fighting like the Immortal from the remake version. Lisa. Yeah, Lisa. He was fighting Lisa.
Who's Lisa?
She's like kind of like a experimental. Yeah, she's like an experiment that can never really die.
What?
And he was fighting her.
Uh,
And he's just like, you're just constantly annoying, aren't you?
Why don't you just send her to like the laser trap room?
Oh yeah, there was the laser trap room. Except in was that 4? I believe it's in 4. Yeah, they got that from 4. Resident 4 has that laser trap room. Leon's dodge is all really cool because Leon's cool. Alright. I'll tell you why you can find enjoyment in the movies, and especially you because you've never played the games. So like like the wife OC, the wife OC character doesn't damper the mood for you because she just copies all the cool things the characters do in the actual games.
Hmm.
Yeah. So all those like side characters that you really don't care about because you're like, who are they? Well, I guess you do care about Chris because you know the memes about the red blood, the red field bloodline.
Please, Leon, please! Her extra dragon, please save the Redfield bloodline! Or she's imperfect!
You know where I stopped enjoying the movies? In the second one, when they made that really cool Jill Valentine, and then they made her like into a complete side character. She's supposed to be the main character there, bro.
Huh.
Made me upset. You can't do that to like one of the main characters from the very beginning of the game. Literally, I think more people played through the Jill storyline than the Chris storyline in the first game. Oh yeah, you choose the character you want in the first game. It's either if you're playing there are people who will defend the original to the death, but I love remake just because of how technically well it was made.
Do you just want to give me a
It's
list of like which games in the series of Resident Evil did you play?
okay. This is easy. Okay,
Just type it for me. Like you don't get to forget about this.
okay. I'm not gonna clip it and send it to you. Hold on. I prefer remake. Geez. My opinion. This is my opinion, but I like when VTubers also play the remake because I saw Loki Sama Durham stream that, and I was like really happy. I'm like, I love this game. I'm literally at work. I'm still watching you play Resi remake. Uh, oh yeah. Uh, oh yeah. I'm just writing up the list. Give me a sec, chat. Maybe I
But
should just tell.
speaking of Loki, you know that she actually doesn't mind if people clip her member stream where she shows her boobs and stuff, but she doesn't want the actual whole VOD. So a lot more people came into member because she like people see
Oh,
that like her like IRL boobs and stuff,
yeah.
and like her like being like somewhat of a like showing affection to chat like who do subscribe, but it's like it's a
I
really
have
weird
access.
dynamic.
I have that access to the streams because, well, I remembered Loki because I was like, I was recommended to watch Loki. That was like one of the promises I made. But another thing is, what was it called? Oh yeah, sometimes they comment on things. I was like one of the first people, like, when she was doing the pre-debut thing and she was trying to learn English, so she would like reply in English all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel really bad like talking like in English in her streams though, because she's mostly supposed to be a JP, even though she knows English a decent amount actually.
Yeah, but the thing is, she wants more members.
Yeah, and it's a cool thing because Loki Sama deserves it. She's also an artist, so that's pretty cool too. But she is also she does do this thing. If you comment on her, if you reply to her often enough, I guess, and she notices your name, she just likes your random post on Twitter.
Huh?
But ironically, it's kind of funny. To be fair, she liked my Irie related post, but I did see her liking like people were talking about her liking like certain posts of theirs. It's, I think. Oh yeah, hold on. There is a few ones listed. Now, I'm only gonna say play Code Veronica because I actually like the game a lot.
Is it for the story or the gameplay?
I'm just gonna go to RE5 to be honest, because RE6 was I can't I didn't finish RE6. I actually didn't like the game that much. RE5 was I have good memories of RE5 actually, even though it's completely action based. I had a lot of times where I was playing with people online, and I met a lot of people like online on Xbox.
Okay, so just so I can understand this, so it's remake, then RE2 OG, and then Code Veronica, RE3, RE4, RE5 Resker.
RE5 I put Wesker, but you should play RE5 co-op. I will buy RE5 and then we can play in co-op because you do not want to play with the AI. It will be bad.
Is the AI
It'll
that
be
bad?
unfun. Well, let's say if you want to do anything, yeah, yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't like the AI, so I always play. I always like anytime I played that game, I would just be co-op play. I'd either get I'd get my little sister to play it, or I'd get one of my friends to play it, or I'd go online and then have one of them play it.
Wait, do you emulate these? Like, are the remakes on Steam?
I believe the remakes are definitely on Steam. I think you might have to. If
dude, I'm fine with playing emulator. I just need to know like
Alright. If if you're fine with emulating, you should definitely go that list, right?
mhm.
For three and Veronica. Code Veronica, you'd have to emulate anyway, so put that on the list no matter what.
Uh,
But the RE4 original you can play on Steam. Same with the remakes.
okay, so where does 6, 7 Revelation, Evil, and Village come in? No, sorry, not Evil 4. Evil Village, 7, 6, and Revelation. Where do they fit in?
Six is kind of like the continuation of the main lines plot with the main characters. I RE7 is more like Evan Pale, if you want to know about
Who's
Evan
who's Evan
Pale.
Pale?
Yeah, what is that his name? Am I getting it wrong?
I have no idea who this is. Like, is this important or it's like?
Yeah, I forgot his name. I might have to look it up. But it's they introduced a new character, and he's kind of like the main character for those two.
For 7 or like 6, 7?
Seven and eight.
Oh, what's 8?
Eight Village.
Village is 8?
Yeah, Village is eight
Why not say 8 Village?
because it's the title's in there. They hide the title.
The hell?
They hide the title, don't they? They do a funny little wordplay. If you
Oh, with the dot. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. But where does Revelations come in?
Revelations is a side story.
Is it good? Like, is it like? Do I need to?
People like Revelation. Like, if anybody in chat played Revelations, just tell me. It's kind of a remake of. There's really old like Game Boy games that take place on a boat. Well, yeah, like it was like a Game Boy Color, I believe, where you could play on a boat, and they kind of remade. They took that concept and kind of made it into a separate series where you're fighting like instead of zombies, they're like fish-related zombies. But it does have the main characters in it, so it's up to you if you want. Oh, there is one reason you'd play it. If you want to know about Barry, if you're a big Barry fan,
Who's
I
Barry?
believe he's kind of like the red herring of the first game. As
The
in, you think this guy's gonna betray you, kind of deal. Okay, there is one reason you should at least. Okay, as much as I love Resident Evil Remake, there is something very funny of why you should play the original, or at least listen. Just listen to the Barry Burton memes, where he's like, "Oh, you definitely know about this. Everybody knows about this. The phew, you were almost a Jill sandwich.
No, I never heard that before.
What else did you sandwich? What? Are you on the internet at all?
Bro, you know I know so many memes, but that's the one that I never heard about.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
I feel zero emotions with that.
Well, that's the point. It's so stilted, and the performance is great. It became like a huge meme.
It's just like the feel the like power of my magic.
Yes, it's that energy
Okay.
because okay, so the thing about Resident Evil is that a lot of people don't know, besides it being like a survival horror game, is that you gotta think of it as like a B tier horror movie.
What's that?
As in, the main characters will say like some cheesy lines, and they'll try to act cool, and there'll be like some weird, stupid plot thing element going on, and it's all part of the fun. As in, it's not supposed to be 100% serious. It's supposed to be kind of dumb and actiony and kind of like that. Especially if you watch the original stuff. Like, I'll show you. Hold on.
Are you trying to like red pill me into Resident Evil?
Yeah. Oh yeah, wait. People can hear my audio if I move any videos. That's cringe. I don't want to get copyrighted for that kind of thing. Because I'll end up clicking on videos.
but in the thing that you posted to me, can you like put in words should I play the like Revelations, because I have no idea where this timeline works.
I can't really like recommend it because I haven't really played Revelations. It was like a 3DS kind of series. Actually, I played the first one a little bit. I don't think it was too important to story though, to be honest.
I'll get there when I get there. You know.
Yeah. Well, you might consider Resident Evil 6, but I got filtered by the gameplay, to be honest. It was too much for me.
What's the gameplay of it?
Okay, take Resident Evil. Okay, so you know how it started as a survival horror games and then got more into action?
Yep.
That was kind of the breaking point where people are like, this is a little too much action for
So
me.
they started caught it up.
Yeah, it became like COD. Think about that.
Like Helldivers COD, or just like 3D tech COD.
It's like it is kind of like Helldivers where it's like a 3D kind of thing,
Hmm.
and you do have like I guess you do have like the little like healing stims, but you don't die all the time. That's not part of the gameplay.
Then I might like that. I might add them to the list then.
Okay, so you can add it RE6, but I'm telling you, I like it, but that's my like autism. That's me. Some people like it. I don't like the split story either. Every you gotta choose a main character you gotta play as, and you play their story, and their story kind of converges at one point, right?
Hmm.
And then Ada has her own step.
Who's
Okay,
Ada?
wait. Leon continued the right fear bloodline, and then he's like, no, if it ain't Wong, it's wrong. Because Leon is obsessed with this woman called Ada Wong.
Is it the Asian one that was in the red dress in like one of the like Resident Evil movies?
Yeah, that's Ada Wong. She's
Huh.
kind of like she's kind of like a villain question mark. She's a villain question mark. That's the best I could give her description. She's kind of like a double crossing spy. That's kind of like her whole thing.
Do you mean that you
But
mean you're saying that she's Chinese?
yeah, well, her name's Ada Wong. She's also really cool. She's actually pretty cool, and she has like the acrobatic fight style, and she's like a femme fatale kind of deal, right? So it kind of works like that. But there's like a little spoiler. I don't know if it's in the original, right? But there's a whole reason why she like became like that.
You can literally say Ada Wong had like a bad family life, and now just explain it.
No, no. I'll explain. Do you want me? It's kind of a spoiler. Spoilers for like the first Resident Evil game. You meet a guy who talks about so you go to the labs in the first Resident Evil game, and there's all these Umbrella employees, and they're all zombified, of course. They're all like dead.
Yeah, is it the one where they're like it's underneath a mansion?
Yeah, and so yeah, the movie's already spoiled it, so it's all good. And one of the people mentioned his girlfriend or whatever, right? And he specifically mentioned Ada Wong as his girlfriend, or it might have been a remake thing, but they made the backstory that her boyfriend died to Umbrella and got zombified, so that's why she became like a double agent working for like Wesker or something, because he's also trying to bring down Umbrella.
So it's just Leon wants what
Yeah,
Wesker had, and he
he
like
wants a
and then like Redfield saying no, no, my sister though.
well, no, her boyfriend like dies in like the first game, and it wasn't Wesker. She just works for him. There's plenty of people that work for Wesker. Kind of like, oh my god, the coolest person that works for Wesker, Hunk. Hunk is awesome.
Who's Hunk?
I love Hunk. I'll show you a GIF because I love that GIF. Um,
So rate your Dynasty Warriors autism with Resident Evil autism.
okay, this guy. So in the very intro cutscene of Resident Evil 2, there's two soldiers that look like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the cutscene, one of them dies, but the other doesn't. And this guy is later called because he does missions for Wesker and all that. Like he like was an Umbrella special officer. He became like an Umbrella special officer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're already part of like a death squad or whatever, right? For Umbrella,
Yep.
they do the dirty jobs. And the reason he's called Hunk is because it means human unit never killed. So he's just a random grunt that never dies.
Huh.
He's like a henchman that never dies. That's the cool appeal.
Suicide mission? No, it's just like it's a mission.
Exactly, because he actually succeeds in all of his missions. I don't think he's ever failed one. He captured the G virus on his own, right? Well, his partner died, but he captured the G virus. He captures the other virus. I think he even captures lots of plague on his own.
What's the G virus like plague? What are we talking about? This is like random words are spilling to me.
Okay, so the T virus, right, is the original one that causes the zombification. The
Yep.
zombification, by the way, is the failed subjects. If somebody gets zombified, that's like failure.
Huh.
They're like so when they were testing and they saw people get zombified, they're just like, oh, these are failed test subjects, right?
Mm-hmm.
Discard them. And the real ones are like the tyrants. They love tyrants. They make those big humanoid ones, but they also like experimenting with animals. So you have different bioweapons, as they're called.
Yeah, like like zombie dogs.
Yeah, like the Cerberus. They call them the Cerberus. They're supposed to be like attack dogs, right? Because they are kind of trained. If you blow like a whistle in the first game, you can summon one.
Hmm.
And they are trained, but they're like hyper aggressive. The whole point of the bioweapons is they sell them to like terrorist groups and all that, and make profit off of that.
Huh.
That's kind of like the umbrella. The umbrella is supposed to be a pharmaceutical company as a front, and
Mm-hmm.
then they sell bioweapons to people.
Oh,
Well,
like the NIH. Okay.
yeah, but the bioweapons are like mutated creatures and stuff. And the whole goal is to make like a tyrant that would like. It's pretty much like a nuke. You just drop it in
Oh,
the
that
ground.
explains why they test against the stars. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it kind of explains the plot to the movie because the person who read the movie didn't really go into detail with the world building. They just saw cool things from the series.
Okay, that makes more sense.
If I have double audio, by the way, Shannon, I'm gonna cancel out that one. I saw Darkwood audio coming on, and I'm like, I haven't played Darkwood in forever. We got the best ending where I died horribly, but whatever. Yeah, it's a cool little thing because, like I said, Umbrella's supposed to be a front company, and that's why they kind of end after Resident Evil 3 because they just go like most of the people who are in the company end up dead mysteriously. Ooh, all the heads. They're
Huh.
all just really old people who end up dying. They also die in that side story. That's why I told you to play Code Veronica.
Hmm.
It kind of involves that. But another thing is, Umbrella gets like a major lawsuit after what happens in like Raccoon City.
Well,
Because
he kind of nuked the city, so what do you expect?
well, no, they didn't nuke the city. The government nuked the city.
And they had to like
Uh,
pay cleanup fees.
but the thing about Umbrella, right, is they had a cover for the Umbrella for the Raccoon City incident. So in Resident Evil 3, it explains kind of the cover story of why, like, even after they called the zombie outbreak, it couldn't really be pinned on Umbrella because they were just going to pin it on William Birkin and his G virus, which was like a modified version of the T virus that William was making.
Hmm.
So they were pinning on that, and do what they did. They sent Umbrella like like mercenaries in the Umbrella uniform. They had like Umbrella badges and stuff on,
Mm-hmm.
and they sent them in as like a rescue force to save civilians.
Hmm.
But what they're really there for is to make sure there's no witnesses, stuff like that. One of them was a lot of them were told that they were just rescuing civilians, right? Like, oh, you're just mercenaries and you're hired to rescue civilians. But like the higher
Mm-hmm.
And his whole goal was, yeah, silence witnesses, collect any samples you find, right, and give them back to us. And he was like the leader of the rescue squad.
Huh.
So that was their cover story. Like, oh, we sent in like rescue forces, right, for this weird incident that happened about cannibals. I don't know, it was just like a whole town of kid cannibals, so it's kind of weird. But no, they knew about the mansion incident, but like nobody believed what happened at the mansion.
Mm.
The reason why Umbrella fell is because Jill Valentine gave the testimony against the company, and one of the people, Carlos also gave testimony about. This is speaking of Resident Evil story, but Carlos also was giving testimony. He was one of the mercenaries that were told, "You're here to save people," but he saw Jill's way, where he's like, "Oh my gosh, Umbrella's actually killing people because I saw our team leader actually have the intel and like to murder people and not save them." And that's why Umbrella also releases Nemesis, because Stars was like the biggest, like the people who were in Stars are the biggest, like they're the first organization that knew about like the Umbrella's front back situation.
Mm.
Nemesis was so cool. This is why you should play Resident Evil 3, the original. You have so many cool moments where this guy's just chasing you out of nowhere. He's
Where's
really
like
hard to kill.
so the thing is from there. Where does the guy with the top hat come in to like the Resident Evil games?
The top hat guy.
Yeah, the
You're
top hat
talking
guy.
about in 8?
That's an 8.
I think so. Oh, no. Do you mean the big guy with the bulky, like he has like a trench coat?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, that's also a tyrant. That's Mr.
What?
X.
Who's Mr. X? Like this was like all the memes from early on. Like where did Mr. X come in? Did it just Machina in after the remakes?
No, he's not in the remakes. He's in the original Resident Evil 2. He's kind of what Nemesis was supposed to be for Resident Evil 2, but they didn't program it that well, so he doesn't chase you everywhere.
Hmm.
But he was another bioweapon that was being tested by there was another bioweapon being tested by Umbrella to just look for survivors and kill them. That's pretty much what he was doing.
So
That's why
there
he goes after the outlier.
there's just so I understand. So there's Mr. X that's in the first and second games. And then there is Nemesis, which is the one that was sent against stars.
Mr. X is not in the first game. He's a upgrade from the prototype tyrant in the first one. He's supposed to look more human. That's why he's able to blend in and kill more people. So he's kind of like for directed operations. Like if you don't look too well, he just looks like a really dope man, right? And that's why he's got like the trench coat and the thing. He's supposed to look more human, and that's why he's going for specific targets. So they're like, oh, we'll kill anybody who's not zombified in that town. Like police officers, go for them. Claire Redfield, yeah, we have her on record as like the brother, the sister of somebody who we have to kill, kind of deal with.
And the thing is, does Mr. X and Nemesis have like cognition and all that stuff?
I'm not sure about. I know in the movies they make it that case. That's not. They just follow directives.
Is it just like sent into like subliminal programming? Is this like computer like programming? Like how do they get directives?
They just follow orders, bro. They're kind of trained to do that.
How do you deliver the order?
How do you deliver the orders? That they never explain because it's also like a B movie schlock. But we know that they do follow orders because they go after very specific targets. Like Nemesis is programmed specifically to hunt star members. Like they experimented on that. And like they just trained it to only go after people with the affiliation of stars. I don't know how you get
No, 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 no. The thing is, you have Lumi, like you have like the Lumi Sheena video of like I'm a star, and like literally like program like how to be on repeat like for like 3 years straight.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you did. Smash the screen. I hate stars. Dude, why has nobody made that meme yet? I hate. This is what you face fans should be doing. You should be making memes like this. It'd be funny. They'll laugh.
And the thing is, it takes like someone like me who have no idea about the series just to like make a funny meme like that, you know?
I'm gonna steal. If nobody makes the stars, okay. I know some of you guys are like coolest, or some of you guys are just general face fans, right? Make that meme. It'd be so funny. It'd be like, you know, because I think some of them play Resident Evil 3, or at least they'll have Nemesis, so they'll laugh about it. It'll be funny.
The things I don't think anyone will make that meme, so you have to do it.
Oh yeah, I have to do it, but I don't know. I don't know how to animate.
You know, can ask Synchro, right?
You act like we're on good terms.
Are you not on good terms with Synchro?
No, I'm just life's awkward sometimes.
Just ask him. Hey, this will be a really funny meme for your channel.
I'm just saying, like, I talked to there's only like one major clipper I talked to, I think. Yeah, because I met them. But that's about it. I'm not as like connected to the community. I'm very in my own niche. And some people think I'm weird for being in that niche. And unfortunately, a lot of those people are probably those clippers. Actually, no, wait, is there another clipper that I've talked to a few clippers, but I'm more in the fan clipping sphere. As in, I talk to other fan clippers, but that's about it.
Are you,
I'm going on.
no, go ahead.
You gotta understand, like my reputation. You know.
Hmm. You know, Pip was also saying that you're in a weird community because you like Ari because of her tits.
No, well, she did that. She said that personally, and she said that because she projected because Nicholas just told me she's projecting.
She really likes Big Booba woman. Yeah, and then she says that she's straight.
She's just projecting hard. I like Ivy because she's Ivy. That's ass. I didn't even have a preference for Big Booba before she came along. It's true. That's an admission. A lot of my types are refined.
Hmm.
I enjoy a lot. It's simple as. But yeah, somebody's gotta make the start thing. Unfortunately, it might have to be me. I will talk. I'll probably spread that idea because it does sound funny. Actually, I could do that all on Don't look really stuffy. It'll look super stuffy, but
You know what you should do is when you have Nemesis shooting down the stars, you literally like or like in the movies, you literally had like a song just play and like he just shoots them down.
no, you just have like two people in the background, like scientists, and they're like observing, right? And then the SpongeBob like thousands of years later or whatever, right? Time card pops up and it's just like still playing. It's like star. I literally started for the first time and punches the computer.
And the thing is, like, you then make a transition to like Nemesis seeing the stars, and you have this song like cue in whatever like Umbrella says to like shoot them, and so it just like goes, and he just like triggers.
He doesn't shoot, by the way. That's only in the movies. He has a Gatling gun.
But you know that'll be funny though if you did the movie.
No, it'd be funny if it was the game because there's a scene where internet. No, as my friends used to say, internet Jong's rap. That was pretty funny. I used to be scared of that scene as a kid. When he like takes his tentacle and just like makes it go through his head. I'm just like, oh god, this is so scary. I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to play the game. And I tested stuff and didn't play the game anymore. bursts a tentacle through the guy's head and throws him on the ground. No problem. And then Brad's just dead. Do you know why that happened, by the way? There's actually an interesting thing.
No.
You run into a unique zombie in Resident Evil 2 outside of the police department. And a lot of people are like, hey, this unique zombie, why does he look like Brad from the first game? That's odd. Why is he here? And they explained in Resident Evil 3 that he got killed by nemesis and then became a zombie.
Huh.
Which is well, he got bit first, to be honest. I mean, you first find him in the bar getting bit by zombies, and he just shuts them off. I don't know exactly how the infection, the infection works in Resident Evil, because it seems like he would shut off zombie bites, at least in game. Because Brad gets bit and it's fine, but then the nemesis kills him, and then comes a zombie afterwards. There's a whole lot on in Resident Evil 4, though. In Resident Evil 4, it's directly you get injected. Because in Resident Evil 4, it's Los Vegas, and the main character Leon, he gets injected by Los Vegas, and has inherent moments. He almost chokes Ada Wong out. Kinky. Unironically, by the way. That's literally what happens if you watch that scene. He was going to choke her out.
Speaking of, do you say that's the statement that I sent to you? Is it true or false?
I mean, isn't that the same as her, having a release?
Yes. But it's different.
It's kind of the same.
It's kind of similar, but it's different.
It's the same material, but yeah, she's correct.
It's a correct statement?
It's a correct statement. Especially, yeah. I'll stand by it. It's a correct statement.
So true?
So true, so real. I don't say it slow enough. I have too much Genki.
Genki?
Okay. Back on track where we're not talking about subjects that I'd rather not say. But yeah. You're a Coomer, by the way.
I'm a Coomer?
Right. Ludes is right.
How am I the Coomer?
My chat's right. My chat is never wrong. And they call you Coomers.
They did not call me a Coomer.
Oh yeah, they called you a Gooner. Okay, you're a Gooner.
No. They were talking about Gooner stuff back in the day. Like in the stream.
They were talking about you.
They were talking about you.
Who's talking about you? Look, it's false.
No, the thing is, the context of that Gooner stuff is me talking about the fact that Nyaru was gooning to Andy Lele Part 3.
Yeah, and you watch it and bring it up. And you brought it up.
Because we're talking about like new games and
You were
like
talking about fanfics, and then the chat said "Seek Jesus" on you. They did. You can't say they're wrong.
Tommy.
What? You're trying to gaslight me when my chat literally said that.
Tommy, I'm gonna remove the Irie from my stream.
What? Oh, you're gonna remove the bumblebee tuna?
Yeah, I'm gonna remove the Bumblebee Tuna as you slandered more.
Tuna, I love
Bumblebee Tuna.
You've ruined my flow, bro. You gotta. Okay, we're gonna start from the beginning, right? We're gonna sing it together. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I love Bumblebee Tuna.
I love bumblebee tuna. No, I'm getting screwed up by you. I'm usually really good. Yum yum bumblebee tuna. I love bumblebee tuna. Yum yum bumblebee tuna. Love a sandwich made with bumblebee. That's the actual lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I was getting screwed up. We can't do a duet ever.
Well, we can do duet.
Do you want to do a duet
Well,
wait, a lot of the songs you sing, I can't sing, and then a lot of songs that I like to sing, we're too different.
what do you mean we're too
We're
different?
too different.
Well, we could sing Peppa the Ripper.
Here I come.
A mega idol.
Well, we need the instrumental and all that first.
Well, we can. There's literally an instrumental online. We can literally pull it up.
Oh, I can pull up the full metal.
Wait. I just pulled up YouTube and Rie is playing the Coffee Game Part 3.
What game? Oh, hold on.
Yeah, the Coffee Game Indie Lele.
God, no, please. I keep going to random videos, and I know you guys can hear. I'm sorry. It's so over.
Yeah, do you want to play the instrumental?
Hold on. Oh my gosh, please! I don't want to hear this. I'm trying to click on YouTube to just see what the guy's doing. Oh my gosh, just see my own stream. Oh, that makes sense actually. Coffee game? I
Yeah.
thought you were saying coffee game.
No,
Coffee game.
that's Face Connect.
Shoot. It's okay, that's a woman's game anyways. Love that game.
Anyways, do you want to play the instrumental? Are you like looking at my thing?
I'm actually starting to like feel out of the good. I had enough energy for Bumblebee tuna and talking about like other people, I think.
Bruh. Well,
Alright, we'll do it one day. We'll do a nice cover and be good, and it won't be embarrassing or anything. I hate myself. I'm not allowed to say that, right?
yeah, I can say that.
Okay, good. I hate myself.
Oh, speaking of hating yourselves, have you seen what happened with like all the boomers complaining that they can't make more money?
Yeah, good luck, boomers. Your 401k, go on. I stole it. It's mine now. Well, I didn't steal it. No, it was reinvested into me.
It was reinvested to the youth.
Yeah, the youth is.
Anyways, you know how to close out this, right? What's her phrase?
Yeah. Otsuchiba.
Oh, it's Chuba.
Otsuchiba, my little pumpkins. He's
Pumpkins?
Yeah.
You call them your little pumpkins?
Well, not really, but I'm sure they like it.
You know that's like trying to be very BFE right there.
Well, yeah. What do you think's in my description?
In your description, you just have title drop.
Well, no, my description on Twitter and on the channel.
I don't check Twitter. You know I don't have a Twitter.
Well, I put BFE specialist into it. So good night.
Tactical BFE. Okay. Where's your guns then?
Tactical.
You said tactical BFE. So where's your guns?
Well, I don't need guns right now.
Wow. You need to remove that tactical in your name immediately.
I'll show you my guns. Look at these guns.
Dude, you don't have any guns. I saw you IRL. You can't even do it.
You got me. Nah, I got the guns. I just didn't flex. That's the tactical part. I only flex the guns when I want them to do the BFEs.
Nah.
What, you think I was going to do BFE on you? That'd be weird, man. Or like,
Bro, you know how much the Fujos would enjoy that.
yeah, but like, first we have to be well-known VTubers, then we have to be like, be shoujo or something.
No, you have to be part of Vishoho to do this stuff.
You have to be a Niji, and then you got to be Niji males, and then, or we could do, does Hollow Stars do lean into that heavily, or is it just Niji?
Not really. Mostly Niji.
Right, so it's Niji. We have to do the Niji thing. We got to be like Vox, down, Walmart Vox, and we could be Costco Vox.
But yeah.
No, Sam's Club Vox.
No, I don't want to be Saints Club Vox. Hell no.
You gotta be Sam's Club Vox.
No.
Like, fine. Do you want to be Walmart Vox?
I'm fine with being Costco Vox.
Okay. He just wants to be Costco Vox. We could be Costco Vox.
Anyways, Otsuchuba.
We could be Otsuchuba. My little pumpkins.